Hey guys, welcome back to another Auto-TerraFirmaCraft episode. As usual, it's raining outside, but we're finally protected in our home now. Okay, so we came to a bit of a halt here because we ran out of building materials, and it's about time to go exploring again. There's a couple things I want to get. Definitely more andesite for the brick walls. Then I'm really interested in finding some silver or sphalerite so we can make bronze, and we need to find the right stone type for flux. Also, would be always nice to keep an eye out for kaolinite and graphite, and if I could get more soybeans, it would also be awesome, or maybe some other animals. So there's a lot of things actually, yeah, want to get from exploring. Time to head out. I already prepared my inventory a little bit, so we got all the tools in the toolbox. Brought supports, ladders, torches, so we should also be ready for mining, and also have some food on me. So yeah, ready to go. Let's take the horse. No luck yet finding silver or the stone types I wanted, but here's actually something interesting. I found melons. I wonder if you can straight up eat them. I've never found one of those before. Nutrition, none. Can you just craft them into slices? Nope. Let's see what I can actually do with a melon. The same as a pumpkin. Oh, melon sandwich. Something I can try. If it would give you fruit, this would actually be awesome. Apart from that... Oh yeah, if you have a knife, you can make a melon slice, which gives you fruit. Ooh, that's actually a really good find, because I was kind of struggling eating enough fruit. Melon slice could be a solution for that. Okay, I can probably even make a knife real quick, but it's probably best if I just bring some melons home. So here's the seeds. There we go. Then maybe also the melons directly so I can try it out. How long do they last? 10 months. Actually super good because they also don't spoil it quick. Okay, 4 melons. And I kind of regret not bringing any vessels. So the toolboxes would be fine, but they only have 8 slots. So I got a lot of like little things like an orange sapling already, more lemon saplings. Would have actually been a good idea to bring some vessels. But what I can do if I actually find, yeah, a spot to mine maybe silver or something like that, that I maybe mine a little bit of clay and just make a couple vessels and put all of this stuff in a chest for a moment. Okay, so let's continue. So the plan now is roughly to explore towards the east, because at spawn there is actually the right stone type. So you can check it by just hovering over the map. There is chalk, which I need for flux. So I was thinking I could maybe go east quite some time, explore new terrain, and then just go south. In case I don't find anything, I would at least get the chalk for the flux from here. And here we actually have more soybean. I'm always gonna take that, mostly for the seeds, because soybean spoils really quickly. Found some early already, only like 11 days, and then yeah, it's already rotten. So that's really the downside of it. You can use something like vinegar to pickle them so they last a little bit longer, but could have paired, for example, carrots, or this is just rice here. Yeah, they rot so much quicker. So that's really the downside. Apart from that, your soybeans are OP, because they give you vegetables and protein. And I finally found a different rock type. If you maybe look at the map, so yeah, here's the base. I was mining copper right around here. That's where I got the dacite from. Then I got the gold around here. That's where the andesite started. And then all the way over here, everything was just andesite. So this is like 2,000 blocks. And now I came across some marble. But yeah, back there, it's still andesite. So this is the edge. There's always those blobs above ground to tell you what's below. So marble is actually really good. I was looking for this anyway, because in the marble biome, there could be graphite, and there could also be silver. And we can also turn this into flux. So everything in one spot. Pretty neat. Now it's time to really get out a prospector pick and try to find some of those things. Oh, I finally found something. I think this is actually silver. Let's check. Sphalerite. Okay, that would also be good, but not as good as silver. So we have a little bit of bismuth from exploring in the very beginning. We could make a little bit of bismuth bronze with it if you mine up some of that, but not a lot. That's a bit of a bummer. I'm gonna mine it up anyway, because eventually we'll need it. Let's actually check with the prospector pick real quick. If there's maybe very large sample already. Okay, it's good. Gonna make a mark here, sphalerite. Then I guess I get a couple vessels. See if we can find some clay around. So we're still looking for some clay and found other interesting rocks on the ground. Here's actually a medium sample of native silver. I would definitely prefer that, because that means we can make black bronze. So this stuff, this requires, let's actually check it real quick, gold, which we have a lot of, silver and copper. Okay, that would be preferable. I guess I'm gonna keep looking a little bit. Maybe we can find something even better. Okay, vessels are made, and I made a chest here to store my stuff for now. Now we can try to find center point of that silver vein again. So it only says medium here. And the further I go out, the worse it gets. Yeah, so this hints at that the vein is like 10 to 12 blocks lower. Okay, just gonna do this torch thing again. Find the center point and then go out until it no longer says medium, and then hopefully we can find the center. Oh no, not an underwater cave again. It's always so annoying. Let's see, maybe this helps at least so we can spot the vein. Yeah, there it is. Okay. The water always so annoying. I need to get doors again. So I already mined out a large part of the vein, but looks like we're already running a bit dry here. If you take a look outside, in the wet, there's plenty of ores, but it's so hard to actually make those accessible. She goes on and on, yeah. Unfortunately, just a lot of it is underwater. But we got a good amount already. Check it out. I mean, it's also not like we need a ton of it. It's just part of the alloy, and later we can also actually get that renewably. So I think I'm just gonna finish up here, and then we can maybe already head back. Yeah, I definitely delved a bit too greedily and too deep here. It's always if there's some ores here in the ground, then you dig down a little bit, then all of a sudden you get a collapse. There's a couple ores left, but definitely seems like those could be the last ones already. And we're already back home. I put the ores away here in a chest. I also added up to see how much we actually got from this. It's about 31 ingots of silver. But you can make a lot more black bronze out of this. We check out the percentages. So we need like 10% silver, 20% gold, and 70% copper to make black bronze. So with the silver we got, we could technically make 300 ingots of black bronze. So definitely more than enough to progress now. Okay, so technically, because I didn't get too much silver, we could also do ore doubling the create mod. So the way it works is we would need this millstone, and basically any of the ores you put in there, you get crushed, in this case silver out, or crushed gold, which is basically double of what you put in. But it has a disadvantage that you can't put the crushed stuff into the vessels anymore. And we need a vessel again to make alloys, because I can't just like put in a bit of gold, a bit of silver, a bit of copper, and then collect it with the mold. As far as I know, I actually need to put it into the vessel and melt it in there. That's why we still need those empty vessels. Just need to get the percentages right. We could maybe already try that out, get a bit of copper and so on. So we need like 10% silver, then in this case a bit more gold, then a lot of copper. So that's the way it would work. But yeah, definitely gotta make sure that we get the percentages right. So I tried around a little bit, and I think I found a really good split for this. So I put in total 18 rich copper, 7 rich gold, and 5 normal silver. So this actually adds up to exactly 1000 millibuckets of material, and we get exactly 10 ingots out of it, which is good. And also the percentage is okay. So the copper adds up to 63%, 630 millibuckets. Gold is 20 4.5%. It's also still within a range of 25%. And the silver is 12.5%. Let's check it again. So we get 12.5% silver, 24.5% gold, and 63% copper. So perfect. All right, so let's try that out. You can, I think, yeah, heat it up directly here. I'm gonna get a bit of charcoal, and hopefully this works. Oh, it definitely takes a while to heat everything up. We're just at hot 3 stars, and it goes very slowly. Probably because I put so much stuff in there. Let's see. Hot 4 stars. Oh, this will actually take a while. So while the vessel is heating up, we can also quickly check on the crops. They're all fully matured, I think. Except those green beans again. So the carrots are done, wheat, jute. But the green beans are still, where are they again? Yeah, here they are. They're still at 43%. I think I'm just not gonna plant those anymore. Take forever to grow, and compared to, for example, the carrots, they don't have any advantage. They spoil within a month, while the carrots last a long time. So yeah, let's focus on carrots or soybeans ideally. Then, yeah, something else that actually happened. Before I came back, Methods actually came for a visit because he's doing a big exploration tour in the south. He wants to get a bit of bamboo. And he did a quick stop at my base and saw all of the sugarcane already popped off. So actually came a little bit too late. Sugarcane actually needs temperatures, I think, above 13 degrees Celsius. So that's why it actually died on me before I could even harvest it. Bit unfortunate, but the rest should be still fine. I was also really curious how those new seeds we found would do. Temperature, of course, too low. The melon needs hydration over 75%. And of course, we should also plant this in spring, maybe. Maybe we make a little bit of farmland. Yeah, over here we got some water. Only have 7 melon seeds at this point. Should be doable. Or we actually get into moving water with aqueducts. Or actually create more fluid pipes would also work. Then let's see those soybeans. Oh, those are perfect. Hydration, 44%. So we can also plant those here. Definitely be done. In total, I got 20 soybean seeds already. Okay, then I'll just get my scythe real quick and harvest the crops. Let's quickly see what the vessel is doing. It's at yellow-white at this point, okay. And what do we have inside? Let's see. Black bronze, perfect. Okay. Then let's quickly put it into the ingot molds. 10 in total. So actually, oh, 890 all of a sudden? What happened there? Oh no, I was so careful. No, it went in this one. Okay, I already saw something bugged out. Okay. Usual user error. Okay, so the first thing we actually want to make out of the black bronze, I think, would be an anvil. Because this would allow us to progress further. Alright, so we got 10 black bronze ingots now. This was our first test. This worked quite well. Yeah, so we advanced to the Bronze Age. After that, the next goal would be to make a bloomery, which allows you to make iron. But if you look at the crafting recipe, it actually needs 8 of those black bronze double sheets. You could also use bismuth bronze and so on, but the black bronze is the one we have available right now. But this is super expensive because the black bronze double sheet is made out of 2 normal sheets, which both are basically made out of a double ingot. What we also need in order to turn the bronze double ingot or the black bronze double ingot into a sheet is a black bronze anvil, which also costs us 14 black bronze ingots. So in total, we need 48 black bronze ingots. And we haven't even made any tools yet, but the way I see it, once we got the bloomery, we can already skip to making iron tools. I think that would actually be the way to go. Okay, so in total we need 48 ingots. I already prepared 4 more of those vessels. So 2 had the same recipe as before. So with 18 rich native, 7 rich native gold, and 5 normal silver. And the others, because I ran out of that stuff, here I used a mixture of the normal copper, gold, and silver. Hopefully everything is alright. Here we've got 70% copper, 20% gold, and 10% silver. So this should still work. But if you look at the ores chest, I actually managed to be low on copper now. So maybe I could actually go out and mine a little bit more. Might be a good idea. The vein that was really close to base, yeah, still had some ores left. Okay, then this time we can heat up 4 of the vessels at once. That's gonna be a lot of metalworking to do. Let's actually see. We should have actually enough ingot molds for this. I was also just thinking, all of this metalworking that needs to be done now will easily take more than 1 hour. So we gotta heat up all of the vessels, do the ingot pouring into the molds, take out the other ingots out of the molds once they're cool enough, then heat them back up so we can weld them together into double ingots, then make sure they're warm enough so we can work them into sheets, and then even, yeah, weld them together into double sheets. This will definitely take some time, and we only have 54 charcoal left at this point. The charcoal, 1 charcoal keeps the forge running for about 2 minutes. So we got maybe 90 minutes left running the charcoal forge. This could get a little bit close, so it might be best if you actually make a bit more charcoal first. We might also have a solution in the long run that wouldn't require any tree chopping. As I said, Methods went on a big trip down south, about 20,000 blocks actually, just with a boat, to find some bamboo. And yeah, the reason why he desperately wanted that, so he spent multiple hours on finding some bamboo, was that he also had enough of chopping trees for charcoal. The bamboo could actually be, in the long run, a solution, because it is a vanilla recipe actually. You can craft bamboo into sticks. There we go. There's plenty of bamboo. This also works in TerraFirmaCraft. Neat. Yeah, and as we know, we can craft the sticks into stick bundles. There we go. Or stick bunches. And then those into stick bundles. So we got 1 stick bundle from this, which is basically like 1 log. So instead of chopping down a whole lot of trees, we could have a bamboo farm instead. Now, I'm just not entirely sure if this would be less effort or more effort than chopping trees. The kapok tree forest we had nearby, yeah, it was actually pretty OP when it comes to making charcoal. So I think, yeah, in the long run, especially if you look into automating things, bamboo should be a lot easier to automate than growing trees. So yeah, for the future, definitely something to keep in mind, but I guess for now I'm just gonna go to the kapok forest, because now I got 1 stick bundle. This may or may not make 1 charcoal or so. Later you can also turn the stick bundle as a great recipe. If you look into the automation side of it, I can also turn the stick bundle into wood ash, and then the wood ash can be washed. So we would have a 20% chance to get 1 charcoal. So with this amount of bamboo, we would get 0.2 charcoal. So we would definitely need a big bamboo farm. So before we head out to the kapok forest, let's do a bit of cooking. I wanted to see how good a melon sandwich could be. So I already made some melon slices. Those give you 0.8 fruit. And they last 1 month in total, so 10 days. Okay, yeah, the melon is actually much better, lasts 10 months. Let's see. Got some bread. Can we make a melon slice sandwich? No. Thought you could. Maybe it works directly with the melon and still gets 3 of those. Ah, that's possible. But does it give us anything? Saturation and grain. Gonna make one? Is that it? Ah, okay, otherwise melons would be OP. Ah, you can't use them for sandwiches. That's unfortunate. Can I use them in any other recipe? Make melon soup, maybe? Blistering melon slice? Just vanilla recipe. I can put them into cider or brine them. Melon soup, maybe. Well, let's maybe make some melon soup. Okay, got water in the pot. Logs in there as well. Let's turn this on. I'm actually not entirely sure if this also needs sky access, and if those planks here at the top would burn. We'll find out. Okay. Then, do we need a bowl, or have we got how to make melon soup? How did it work? We just need to put in the melon. And then just take it out of the bowl. Okay. Yay, the soup is finished. Let's see. Tasty soup. Neat. We might actually see HP numbers we haven't seen before. So with the tasty soup, at the moment, vegetables is actually maxed out. Protein really high. Grain, also good level. Now fruit can be boosted quite a bit. So we get 2.8 fruit from one tasty soup. Let's see. 1142 health. Oh, 1169. Can we get to 1200 maybe? Almost. I think it also now reduces grain. We should eat a sandwich next. Oh, there's a chance to get more gunpowder. So I'm at the copper forest already, chopping down trees. And we got another one. This time we didn't drop anything, or did I pick up? No. Oh my god! That's so crazy! So many logs! This is definitely the biggest charcoal pick I've ever made. So it's a 4x4 and almost 3 layers high, and there's still plenty more in there. Ooh, this is gonna be good. And now it's 4 high, so in total we got 64 log piles with 16 logs each. So about 1000 logs in total in there. I really hope nothing goes wrong now. Okay, still got a couple logs left. Those I'm gonna bring back to base. Kinda like the pink chests I can make out of this. Okay, so let's cover this with dirt. I really hope nothing goes wrong here. One torch. Or didn't we use the fire starter the last time? Didn't have a good experience with the torch, I remember. Actually also... No, I just need to get my scythe real quick so I can get a second stick. No, there are actually some on the ground, of course. For the fire starter. There we go. Start the fire. Ooh, okay, that sounded good. It's burning. One more thing, I always forgot to bring home the chicken here. I actually came across the bull, he trapped in a boat. I think he got killed by wolves actually, but the chicken, that's a good find. I'm gonna bring this guy home. Can get some eggs. You can also just ride the horse up. While leading the chicken, it has to fall the next hole. This should be possible. Okay, let's get on the horse. Yep, can just safely pull him home. Oh no, the wolves are coming. I think they wanna kill the chicken. Oh, hopefully we can get out of this. No! It's my chicken! We should maybe not lure them towards the horses to be worse. Oh god. They're getting really close, we gotta do something about those wolves. This is unacceptable. Ah, here they are. Okay. I thought I could just stay in them with some meat. No, let's not run home. Bad idea. Let's actually run towards water, because if I can't sprint anymore, this would be almost certain death. They turned around. Okay, so at least you know we can outrun them. But it's got really close here. It does work. I think I think I fed all 3 of them. I'm not sure. They kind of look friendly, but I'm pretty sure they aren't. I guess I'm gonna head out the next day and try to feed them again. I also got a little bit of salt. This could also preserve our raw meat a little bit longer. Because it would spoil in 6 days already, it doesn't last long. So let's see. If it's salted, 1 month and 5 days. That's actually a huge advantage. Like 2.5 times longer. Yep. Let's also go for the rabbit meat, 7 days to 16 days. Okay, I just hope the wolves like salted meat, but I'm pretty sure it's still considered raw, so it should be fine. The chicken will also be fed, so it starts laying eggs at some point. And we gotta do something about the animal situation. So I had them tied up to a fence after moving their little enclosure. I think I'm just gonna build a new one. I think this actually here, if I make this a bit more flat here, would actually be a good spot for some stables for the animals. Yeah, so with the animals around, we definitely also have a side project where we do all of the metalworking, which will be done in the next episode. So in case I would run out of charcoal, I'm pretty sure I can just get a lot from the cardboard forest now. Okay, that's all for today. Thanks guys for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.